as a relatively new first selectman myself, I have a very keen awareness of what Dave has gone through over the last 2 years. It's certainly never easy when you come in and you try to affect change in a community. And more importantly, it's very difficult to affect the type of change that Dave has accomplished. Ansonia has done a lot of great things over the last several months. Your tax incentive program, your blight program, just to name a few. You guys are working very hard to lay a foundation down that's going to improve Ansonia, not only now, but years to come. You know, I use the slogan in my campaigns, leadership matters, and I truly believe that because leadership comes from the top. And I think Dave shows that. It's not only in meetings, but every time I look at the newspaper, Dave's out, he's with his constituents, he's out meeting people, he's out leading his team, and that's the way you're successful in politics. So, Dave has done a tremendous job in the city of Ansonia. He's moving this town forward. It's still not quite as good as Seymour, but you know, he's getting there. Of course, we all know we're better than Shelton, right?
That's right.
That's really all that we care about. But you know, all kidding aside, you know, I was talking to some people inside. You know, the valley is ripe for growth. The valley is ripe to move forward. The only way we're going to do that, though, is we need to change the way we do business in these towns. Shelton obviously has been the leader for several years. There's been some consistency in leadership there, and I think that truly shows you the value of good leadership. You know, I expect great things to come for Ansonia in the years to come. You know, your second election is always your most difficult one. The first one, you talk about what you'd want to do and, you know, what your predecessor has or hasn't done, so that's kind of what you run on. But in your second election, you run on your body of work. And I think the body of work under this administration led by Dave with all of you, I think that is an exceptional body of work, a body of work that I think the people of Ansonia have appreciated. And I feel very strongly that these are the people that are going to get behind you and re-elect you for another 2 years. So it is certainly my honor and my privilege to introduce Mayor Cassetti.
Yeah.
I want to begin by saying that promptness is important, and I'm glad that you started without me today. But I want you to know that I'm here to support you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm here to support you for the things that you highlighted. Because having the benefit of a few years under my belt, I understand that sometimes progress can be slow and tedious and painful. And it's all part of dealing with the public in the world that we live in. And when you make progress, it comes in small bites. And that's a good thing. So I've always preached to people that it was important to have small victories. And I think that you're starting to do that. Because too often people get focused on things that are not within their reach and take years and years to accomplish. And right now we need a benefit. You recognize that for the people here in this community, that you know, things that are going on in Hartford and Washington are not benefiting the person that goes to work, the person that has to pay their mortgage, the person that has to feed their family. So those small victories really mean something and are so important to the average person, and you recognize that. So I want to urge you to continue on in that fashion, because I know that people will understand the importance of what you're trying to accomplish, because it will be on their behalf. So Mayor, good luck.
Thank you.